Hello, everyone, and welcome to our 52nd episode of Trials and Trebuchets. I'm your Dungeon Master, Luke, for an entire year, and joining me are these people.
Hi, my name's Ben, and I'll be playing the level 5 gnome wizard Winsler Wallaby along with his cuddly little companion, Mr. Wiggles. Did you hear the latest goose? I hate Bailey.
Hello, it's me, Integrity Attleberry, and I'm a level 5 tiefling rogue. Oops, I gotta run! Sorry about that, I'm Kharla!
What?
Hi,
The
I'm
fuck?
Sarah, and I play Mira, the level 5 half-elf bard. Last week, we learned the cautionary tale of a student who gave a jar of goo to his mentor and tried to make a golem. Good thing none of us have to worry about that.
Oops.
And I'm Sam, and I play Serinepth, a level 5 human sorceress. And I want to lead the group now. Can I please lead? Can we just leave Bailey?
You've
I
always
know it
been
was
the
my.
leader.
Okay, hear me out. I know it was my idea to have him come with us, but I am sorely disagreeing with
You've
myself
made a mistake.
now. Yes.
And last time
can't
on
take it
Trials and
back.
Trebuchets, the students explored the sewers beneath Wildcliff. They eventually bumped into another student, Bailey Blue, who's the best and who was attempting to hide from them. After being thoroughly intimidated by Integrity into talking, he shared his knowledge of the Ooblex and he explained that he was trying to find it as well. He then led the group on their continued investigation, and they found a sealed archway with the draconic words, "Within lies an ascendant," inscribed above. Deciding that this was distinctly a not goo-related task, the students then continued on with their exploration, this time being led by a sprinting Serinepth and Integrity, and followed hotly by Mira, hot on their trails.
Don't
That's
leave me alone
literally
with
exactly where we
Bailey.
left off. So you all run back out into this main curved section of the sewers, and you can continue on, or in order to, with the intent of continuing on. So to be clear, Integrity and Serinepth, you ran ahead, correct?
Well, because I figured
Yes.
that the hallway we just went into was small, so it would be 2 by 2 the same way it was before. And I figured if we all turned around to leave, we can't really walk past each other. The entire formation of the line is now reversed.
Yeah. Plus,
I
I'm
see.
running, I'm not running so that they're walking and then I'm all the way to the beginning of the sloping hallway. It's just sort of when you're at the mall and you're a child and you're trying to get your parents to chase you, I'm gonna run away and you can catch me. That's how Integrity is running because she's
Oh.
bored.
Oh.
Because having to wait constantly for this Bailey
Boring
Blue,
Bailey
to
Blue.
finish
I
his
think
drawing.
meanwhile Serinepth is moving. I don't think she's full out running because her long legs will carry her. But I think she's speed walking down because she's just this guy is just taking us forever. We try to find the people who have gone missing. There's a serious thing that has to be fixed right now, and this dude's just drawing a map. We don't need that right now.
Well, he finished his map.
Okay.
No, he only finished one half of the map. Now he's making the second half.
He's finished this section of the map. He's not completely done the map. Please.
You know, but I just
please.
mean...
The cartographic process takes time.
Oh, Bailey, when did you get here?
Oh my gosh.
So the two of you can, or all of you can make your way down. Are you two going to maintain in the lead, Integrity and Serinepth? Or will you allow Bailey to retake command of this troop?
I want to move behind Bailey instead of being in the back because I want to push him if he stops.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Not a full out push, but a gentle nudge or
Yeah, sort of just oh, we can go ahead.
I think
If you don't
his
go
want to
ahead,
be
you
I
will
think
rue the
his
day
want
that
to be at the front of the group might outshine his need to make the map. So if we're oh, we're just gonna walk ahead, he's gonna be no, I'm in charge of this group. I'm leading this. I'm going in front.
Okay. So as you all walk, and he begins to stop for another session of mapping out this same curved hallway that has been the same this entire time, with only minor variations between the different periods of mapping. Integrity, you kind of like bump into him and kind of like indirectly encourage him to continue on, to which he kind of recoils and looks at Mira, and he'll say, "You said that I could do the mapping?"
Yep, okay. Guys, let's just wait a minute. We want the detailed scope of information so that we make sure we didn't miss anything.
I'm gonna step past Bailey and start and continue walking.
Hey, Bailey, you know, what
We're
time
not
is
gonna
it
stop
right now?
you from mapping as I continue walking forward.
DM, what time is it right now?
You, Integrity, with your keen mind, know exactly the most useful trait to you ever. You know exactly what time it is. It's probably like 7:30,
At night?
if not 8:30, actually, because it's been a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, Bailey. Bailey Blue.
Yes. 1 second, and he's gonna continue drawing the map. He's gonna.
Bailey.
Yes.
8:30
Bailey
at night.
Blue.
1 second.
It's 8:30 at night, and I haven't had dinner. I mean, I had dinner, but I want more food. And we're still down here. You need to hurry up.
Make an intimidation check.
Hurry the fuck up.
Damn right, he better be intimidated. I got a 10.
Okay. He will snap his notebook shut, and he'll look at you in the eyes, and he goes, "Well, good, because I just finished this section, so I say that we can keep going on."
All
I'm
right.
so tempted
Yeah.
to just catapult his notebook.
Oh my gosh. And then we'll have to start all over again and then start
idea.
at the beginning.
Serinepth, you continued on, not wanting to wait for these people.
I just
correct?
don't want to wait for Bailey. If anyone,
Yes.
I stepped past him when he kept. I'm like, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay. Make a perception check as you walk. Probably like 10 or so feet ahead of the group.
Serinepth be walking.
Her legs
10
carry
feet?
her.
How long are her legs?
When you walking,
Well, I am 6 feet. Technically, Miranda could walk faster than me, but still.
he could sprint faster than you.
That is a 16.
16. You notice a gleam, a shimmer in the air, as if, you know when you're like making bubbles and there's like that like when you pick up the bubble and to blow it, and it's like that shimmery,
Yeah.
soapy like
I love
membrane.
that.
It almost looks like that across the tunnel.
I'm going to
In front of
point it
you.
out to the people behind me.
Okay. All of you can see this. It's shimmering dimly in the low lights of this sewers. Like the only lights down here are those like orange crystals.
I'm
on
gonna
the
put my
walls.
hand on it.
As you put your hand on it, it breaks, and you feel a gelatinous substance cover your hands.
Oh god.
Oh, gross.
I'm gonna like do this, like, you know, like when something gets stuck on your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it
Yeah.
just a goo?
It's viscous and gooey. Yes.
Huh.
If you hold it up to your nose per se, it would smell intensely sulfurous.
Disgusting.
Uh-oh.
I think we found it.
Good, we're on the right track. Does it have like is it like the shiny stuff? Is it like a trail?
It seems to just be like a membrane across
Just like
the
a
span.
film.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be
Oh,
like
okay.
a trail or anything. It seems to have been like set up there, almost like a
Like a saran wrap, and you're trying
Yeah.
to trick your brother
Yes.
into like running into the saran
Exactly.
wrap.
Okay. So it's probably right past here. Hey guys.
presumably.
Ooh, exciting. I can't wait to
If
meet
we're
him.
about to fight it, we should probably, I don't know, get in some kind of like formation. Like you should probably be in the middle, like sort of shielded because you say you're not a fighter.
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
This large fellow here, and he'll slap Mirundine's arm
Oh my
Oh.
god.
very hard. He'll say he should.
Mirandine's
absolutely.
gonna get angry.
This large man should be in the front. He's very physically intimidating to me without having said a word. And you as well, angry lady who yells at me. You should also be in the front. And he'll point at you, Integrity.
I'm going to like look back and it's like, who are you talking about?
I'm talking to you, about you, to you. What's her name? And he'll turn to you, Mira, and ask this
Integrity.
question. Integrity. I am talking to
Oh,
you.
me.
Yes.
And then I'm going to move my hand up and I'm like, my name is Integrity Attleberry.
He'll put his hand out and give you a very firm handshake and go, the name's Bailey Blue. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Bailey Blue, what can I do?
Cool. And then I'm gonna move to the front. And then who's gonna be in the back?
I'll
then?
provide fire support from the rear.
There we go.
That's true. You have a lot of ranged magic.
Also a cat that you can make breathe fire.
Which it's
Yes.
super weak to.
But someone also needs to be there who is strong beside
Oh yeah, Winsler's
Winsley.
also.
What about Serinepth?
Winsler.
Because she can do range stuff, and we don't want the high grade people in the front because that's what it wants to slurp.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, Dean and I are pretty smart.
What?
He looks at you and goes, I got 6 on the exams. I am smart.
Smart.
It's okay, Mirandine. You'll do better next time.
Jesus Christ.
I can go up front too. And again, Bailey, again, you shouldn't be in the front, but you should be visible because you're its dad.
I will walk behind these 2 large, intimidating folk, and he will gesture towards Mirandine and Integrity.
Wait, I'm large.
Well,
Thank
you're
you.
intimidating. I was referring mostly to this young man as large.
What's with everyone complimenting me today?
It's just your magnetic
Mirandine-
personality.
Mirandine will say, was not a compliment. I did not compliment you whatsoever.
And then I'm just gonna wink at him.
Oh no.
And not even just like a wink, like how, like the good wink. It's sort of like a wink where it's like
Like an over exaggerated wink.
Yeah.
yeah, an over exaggerated wink.
Okay. With that, then, Integrity and Mirandine will lead the way.
Where's
Followed-
Karina?
Karina should be middle or back-ish
In front of me.
because she's
but
she's also a
behind
wizard.
behind Mr. Bailey.
behind Bailey in front of Winsler.
Okay, so Bailey is right
Next
behind.
to Mira.
Okay.
That sound good to everyone?
Yeah,
Great. As you proceed forwards, you slowly make your way. He seems to not be mapping as intensely
Thank
anymore. He's just kind of stumbling along, drawing the general shape of the path as you follow it. You come to another one of these sloped paths leading up from the main walkway that you seem to be on, similar to the one that you'd previously went up. And this one seems to have some reddish goo near or scattered on the walls.
All right, let's get going.
Oh,
Scattered on the wall.
Yes. Like just here
Goo?
and there. Yeah, it seems to be like slightly hardened and turning like a brightish pinker color. Yeah. So you would like to proceed upwards?
this is not bubblegum.
When you say that it's drying, is it like the consistency of the white stuff and the
Do you want to grab it and try it out?
yeah, like just the dry
Yeah.
stuff?
It seems to be approaching that. Yeah, it seems to be fairly brittle.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
I need folks to make perception check.
Oh boy.
11.
I'm not using that dice. I have to remind myself not to use that one.
Perception. 18.
18.
Okay.
I got a natural 1, so that's a 4.
Wow.
Honey,
Okay. So
I'm awful.
no.
from behind you, Serinepth, you hear the sound of something like falling.
I turn.
You see the figure of a student on the ground behind you, where previously nothing was.
I
Oh,
look
shit.
up at the ceiling.
Nothing seems to be on the ceiling.
I'm going to ready Scorching Ray just in case.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna have it like on one hand, like move
Yeah.
like back, and just in case, like pointed up, and I'm gonna bring my other hand forward and like touch. Exactly. I'm gonna like bring my other hand. I'm gonna like move forward and be like, bring my hand down to like wake them up. Like, are you okay?
You poke them, like push them, I would presume, like
roll them
jostle
over?
Yeah. Oh, you roll them over.
Onto their back, I'm
okay.
guessing.
You see lying there a very badly beat up, like a very not broken
no.
face,
Oh,
like a
no.
very beat up face. Kurt.
Oh!
Oh no.
Oh my God.
I'm going to I'm gonna. Does he smell like sulfur?
You're gonna smell him?
Yeah.
Don't smell
I have
him.
to be. I have to be cautious.
But he also doesn't shower.
He's
Oh,
a
no.
dirty boy.
Okay.
Pretty.
You're gonna smell him though?
Yeah.
Okay. You lean in and give him a big old sniff.
No.
And he smells intensely of sulfur.
Ooh.
Shit.
And I need the rest of you to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Kurt, no.
9.
Wait, am I rolling initiative too?
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
13. Wait, because I smelled it and I had ready to spell, could I blast him with it?
In a second, yes.
Yay.
Dude, it's been like a while that I don't even remember like
How do we combat?
how combat works. Or at least like my sneak attack.
Cool. So yeah, Serinepth, you can blast this fool.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna
Very
blast
easily.
this fool while they're lying on the ground defenseless, because that's how I roll.
Before it's actually Kurt.
Kurt
No,
just happens
it's-
to smell like sulfur.
Nah, we just
If
murdered
this
his
ends
roommate.
up okay, if this ends up being Kurt, I swear to God,
Serinepth kills another person.
I'm gonna.
And this time an actually innocent
cry.
one.
I'm gonna cry.
We just go back up to the surface and we're like, yeah, the Oblex killed Kurt. We totally dealt
Yeah.
with it though. It was an
Meanwhile,
unavoidable accident.
Serinepth never comes out of her room again. That was a unnatural 20.
Oh, that's super hits. Roll your damage.
I have to do. So I only have.
Oh, you
wait,
have to
no.
do. You,
Give me a second. So it's
You have to
3
make
shots,
every one
and
hit.
each one is. Okay, so I'll grab the other d6 that I have here from my non-cursed set, and I'll roll the other 2 hits. That's a 7,
that doesn't hit, unfortunately.
and that is a 22.
Also hits. So 2
Okay.
hits, please.
That's a 5 and 6.
Okay.
Elvin.
So you, Serinepth, level your finger at this Kurt lying on the ground and blast him with fire from your finger in the form
I'm
of
going to
scorching
yell.
ray.
I'm going to yell first so that the others don't go, "What the hell?" I'm going to be like, "It's an Oblex," and shoot it.
Okay. So you shoot it. It melts away this like a dent of slime, and this Kurt figure who is seemingly trying to play defenseless and weak and injured on the floor to gain pity seems to writhe around and just like similar to what like the Professor Deeptar did when you spilt tea on him, just kind of like looks to be in immeasurable pain. Winsler, you see your roommate writhing around after hearing Serinepth yell, "It's an Oblex!" You see him writhing around on the floor. What would you like to do?
I don't like this. I would have initially, upon seeing him before he got blasted, I probably would have been like, "No, don't hurt him." But now that I see he's like writhing around, like not normally, because I've never seen
Yeah.
Kurt writhe.
He looks very like wiggle, like not wiggles like your cat, but like his the surface of his being seems to be undulating,
Undulating.
almost like he
That's
almost like
weird.
almost like he can't keep his Kurt form.
Okay.
That's really weird.
Is anybody like carrying anything on their person right now?
My liar.
What does that mean?
Like, is anybody like physically holding something in their hands right now?
No.
Bailey
Liar's on my
Blue is
hip.
holding his book of his mapping
Throw
book.
the book at him.
Okay, I'm just going to yell out, "You're not really Kurt!" And I'm gonna catapult Bailey's notebook at the head of this Kurt lying on the
Okay.
ground.
Do I need to make a save? Or is
Would
it,
you consider that it's prone?
Yes,
Okay,
I would.
so it was a dex saving throw. I don't know how prone interacts
Okay.
with that.
Who knows? Okay, that's a 5.
No, that's a
So
fail.
the book collides with him.
Oh yeah, fucking barrels into his head for 13 bludgeoning.
Holy cannoli. Okay. So you catapult this small little leather-bound journal at him directly into his head. It seems to splorsh some ooze around onto the walls and embeds itself,
Oh.
and you can see
Oh.
the section that has been embedded begin to like start dissolving inside Kurt's head as he becomes not Kurt, like not Kurt colored, but very transparentish, like with this pinkish red color, and seems to take on just a general humanoid shape as opposed to just a Kurt shape.
Ew, gross.
He will then still with this like his form like or his surface oozes still kind of undulating, will not get to his feet because because he's an ooze and he doesn't have to like physically stand up, he can just shift to being on his feet. Advantage of being ooze, no standing up, and will do something. He will lash out towards you, Serinepth, and try to grab your extended arm / finger / hand.
Cool.
/ appendage.
Take my hand.
Interesting. How does a 14 do?
I pass.
Excellent. So you can it's like that game you play with your friend or like your sibling where you're like, slap my hands, and then you pull your hands away. It's like that, except it's a dangerous situation with an ooze person.
That's a game? What?
Yeah. Slaps.
That's called having a fight with my sibling.
Up next, so he will do this or it will do this, I suppose, because it doesn't resemble any particular thing at this point. And then we'll kind of like lorp back a few feet so that it's not so close to the rest of you.
I love the onomatopoeia in this episode.
Up next is Serinepth again after your surprise initial round.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Pew. Do I?
Pew, 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 pew,
I
pew,
did
pew,
it.
pew.
I saved everybody. Okay. I don't have a lot of fire magic, but I guess I'm going to use that again. No,
Okay.
wait. Actually,
Yes.
I'm going to look back to where Bailey is and be like, well, aren't you going to greet your son?
He is like, well, after having his journal snatched out of his hands, to which his response was, "Hey!" He will just kind of be looking up at the oozy form, and he'll put his hand out and be like, it's me, Bailey.
Aw.
Do you recognize me?" To which the ooze will respond,
Was that? Can you nod your head yes or shake your head no?
I don't think it has a head.
It does not have a head currently, no.
Oh fuck, that's creepy.
Oh my gosh.
Headless Horseman, what are you doing here?
Bailey at this response seems incredibly sad.
Aww.
Aw.
I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, Bailey.
Sarah, why did you say that but smiling?
Don't expose
She
me
enjoys
like
the
this.
chaos of this. Okay, I'm gonna
Aw.
look back at the thing and be like, if there was a way to end this peacefully, I might go with that, but
Well, he'll put his hand, like, pull on your robe, and he'll say, well, maybe it's just not able to really think properly because you hit it with fire,
And lodged a book
so
in its head.
wait for it to heal itself? Like,
Well, maybe.
Oh my god, this guy's gonna get us killed.
Yeah, I'm not listening to this fucking dude.
Bailey, you understand that people's lives might be in danger right now because of this thing, right? Because
Well, you've got the situation under. If we let it rest for a moment, and then it seems to not be able to recognize me either, you can just take it out. You're very adept at this. Please.
if it starts coming at us, I'm going to hit it again.
Absolutely, but yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to
Cool.
ready Scorching Ray. I'm not going to fire it until this thing makes a leap at us.
Okay.
I'm spooked.
Luke wasn't ready for this.
The tension runs high.
I guess I'm going to be like, we come in peace. Sorry
Come
about
in pieces.
Sorry about shooting you earlier with my handgun.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Got it. So, after you, Mirundine and Karina seem to prepare themselves, and similar to what you've done where they are like, I'm not going to hit it until it comes towards us. Mirundine with his hammer and Karina with her staff, not to like actually hit it physically with her staff, but to use it to cast magics.
Yeah.
And then finally, I just realized I skipped Integrity in this entire thing. I apologize, Integrity. You can go now if you'd like. Fuck, it's been a long time since we did combat, y'all. I'm kind of rusty.
So what does the goo look like? He's just standing. It's just standing there.
Menacingly.
It just seems to be standing there. What did you get on your initial perception check? It was very high, if I recall.
I think I got, yeah, like around 15, 16. I don't remember.
Okay. You would have also heard something drop behind or like in front of you then as well. But with Serinepth yelling and like this entire conversation, your attention would be pretty focused on the goo formerly known as Kurt. Do with that what you will.
Can I not? So basically, I can't
You can
check
turn,
what
yeah. You
probably
can
fell
check
in
around.
front of me.
No, I'm saying you can check. I'm just saying that it wasn't your
Okay.
immediate like attention.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna look at what Serinepth
Okay.
is doing, but
Yeah.
I'm going to also look what's closer to me, like look around me,
Okay.
like sort of like the
you
initial
turn
like the
around.
reaction when you hear a noise out like behind you,
Mhm.
but then look back at the other noise. What do I see?
You see a similar form standing at the top of this slope, not so gooey, and more like a short girl.
Oh my god, it's Jellifer.
Jellifer?
So what would you like to do?
Winsler runs through the crowd to see her again.
It's his love.
Okay, so I have so I'm gonna hold my squall just like with my right hand, and I'm gonna be like, "Who's there?"
You will see them put their hands up and they will say, "Oh, we really don't want to hurt you.
Come
It's
down
cool.
here.
I'm good actually. I'll stay up here."
I'm gonna start moving up.
Okay. You can absolutely move up and you see a curly-haired girl wearing blue student's robes.
Oh.
yeah.
I knew it.
Standing there, her hands are up as if to say, I'm not like hands up, right? Is there anything else you wanted to do with your action?
I don't know who you are. Who are you?
It's a long story. I'm not an actual person. But can you leave?
Leave here and never come back.
Is it possible to use my squall to zap her without killing her?
I wish to non-lethally tase this woman.
Or like no,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
just like a
could- you could-
tase, but
you
not.
could just tap her. It's a blunt blade, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to tap her
Where?
with it. Like I don't know, her shoulder.
Okay.
No,
Make an
that's-
attack
wait.
roll.
Let me do it to her like thigh because like if it's in the shoulder, it's too close to the hand.
Make an
So
attack
sort of
roll.
like a tap.
As you lunge out and try to whap her on the thigh.
Whap.
14.
A 14 hits.
Okay.
Zzz.
5.
Okay, you deal a whopping 5 damage to her, and her leg seems to like kind of jiggle greatly as if you've just whacked Jello, and she will recoil and be like and like hold her leg, and
Oh, Charlie
that is
horse.
it for your turn as she kind of looks at you fearfully. Integrity.
Although I'm gonna say I'm so sorry.
Mira, what do you want to do, Mira?
Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about this whole situation. Given that she's standing a little ways away from us, I would like to cast Fairy Fire on her and just center it like right at the gap between her and Integrity, just so that
Okay.
if we do need to attack her, if she tries to run or something, we will have advantage.
Okay, you can absolutely do that, Mira.
Okay, that is a Dexterity saving throw.
Wonderful. How is a 14?
Fuck, that's exactly it.
Fuck.
She's good.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Damn.
DC's 14.
Ouch.
Okay.
I tried, y'all.
You really did your best, okay? As little sparkles fly in the air but don't really do anything.
I'm gonna yell, "Thank you for trying."
You're welcome.
Okay.
Everyone's just screaming.
Winsler again. What are you gonna do? The Kurt goo seems to be just far away. Seems to be an amorphous
Far
blob
away.
of goo at this point instead of the humanoid form it once was.
Hmm.
It's probably
I
about
can't
15 feet away.
I'm completely oblivious to the old other goo lady who's
Make a
in front of us,
perception
right?
check.
Oh, great. Here
Make
we
a
go
perception check, I guess. Because she spoke. You would recognize her voice.
again. That's an 8.
No, you're oblivious
Nope.
to it.
Completely oblivious to it. All right. I don't know what I want to do.
Welcome to my life.
Just gonna splash the water.
I
Kill your
mean,
roommate.
I'm not sure
Is
what
that
I
a roommate?
want to do because I feel like we just need to talk it out. But also,
Yeah.
I don't want to take any chances. I'm gonna use produce flame.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just gonna throw it at its feet as to be like, no, you stay back.
Warning. Like, don't come closer. Okay.
Don't come closer, you curt
can do-
imposter.
It's sort of like in SpongeBob, where it's like if you draw a circle, they will not attack
Yeah. It's the
Or a
sea bear
salt circle
circle.
with demons,
Yeah, or like, yeah.
but with fire.
No, Sarah, it's much more like SpongeBob.
So yeah, I'm gonna throw it
you. No,
on
like
the ground.
SpongeBob, where
Absolutely
like
do that.
so that the gorilla will not attack them.
So yeah, you can absolutely throw it on the ground, and it kind of like rests there for a few moments. Yes.
I'm just gonna be like, no.
Do you yell? Do you literally say no?
Yeah. No.
Bad.
Okay.
Bad.
All right. It seems to not enjoy that whatsoever and recoils slightly. Integrity, now again, it's your actual turn in combat because I didn't forget you this time. You zapped this jelly girl, Jellifer, as you might call her.
Jealous.
I love her.
What would you like to do now?
Cinderella. That's really bad.
Who are you, and why are you taking students?
She rubs her thigh where you zapped her, and she'll look up at you and go, one more time, I'm not really an individual, so don't really have a name. We're not taking students. It's fine. Don't worry.
Then explain why Kurt is downstairs, or not downstairs, but like
Where's
pointing
Kurt?
down.
Not actually Kurt.
that is not Kurt or Lane. So don't worry. It's fine.
The fuck?
But then Kurt's missing. We don't know where he is. Don't lie to me, lady. And I'm going to hold my squall like right beside my face, and I'm gonna be like, I'm threatening her.
If you wanted to come, you can come up and we can just sit down and talk this out if you'd like.
Why don't you come down and talk to us down there?
Well, that's not how it works.
Why do I have to come up here?
Because it's like, step into our office. Come on up.
You have an office up there?
Your gooey office.
Well, it's less of an
It's
office,
made
and more of just
completely
a
of goo.
vessel. It's just where we live. You know. You come on up. Integrity.
This is. Oh.
Are you picking up what we're putting
I'm-
down?
I'm going to yell down, like to them. I'm going to be like, I'm gonna go to their office.
Oh, don't go alone. Let's all go.
Let's all go.
What about that ooze guy lying down over there?
Don't worry, I got it covered. No, you stay there.
Is the fire baby gate gonna be good for that?
Babe, don't worry, baby gate is fine. It worked for me.
Okay, let's go, I guess. And I'm gonna
Okay.
head in that direction as well.
And I'm going to be like, make a wrong move, and this is waiting for you.
Yeah. I get. Yeah. you're
Showing my
fine.
squall.
Yeah. You're good.
Please don't
okay,
hurt
got
her
it.
anymore.
This is
So,
Winsler's love.
Really though,
Mirandine and Winsler, are you gonna stay down here? Or are you gonna go upstairs as well?
I'm gonna
Or not upstairs, but
keep
upslope.
looking, make sure it's not gonna pull any smooth moves. I'm just gonna walk backwards up into the office.
Okay. Bailey will accompany you. Mirandine and Karina. Mirandine will say, we'll stay down here and make sure it doesn't follow.
Okay, if it starts attacking you or tries to suck your brains, you should yell.
Yeah, we'll just kill it.
You're not gonna be able to kill it on your own, but you should yell.
Okay.
I mean, this is Dragonborn. Don't they like spit out fire?
That's once again racist for the second time today.
What did I do?
Not all Dragonborns spit fire.
Yeah.
Integrity.
There's different types.
Spit out fire.
Wait, when did I say it the first time? I never said it the first
Well,
time.
you made assumption that all Dragonborns knew each other earlier today, this morning.
Oh, that is true. Oh, right. Yeah, we recorded that like 3 hours ago.
Oh yeah, right.
Temporarily, that is
Okay.
correct.
Yeah. So those two will remain down here, ready to fend off the goo should it advance, and the rest of you, including Bailey, can walk up the slope following Winsler. You see the person who you had A, seen as a thief, and then B, encountered when you were doing your own thievery, standing on the slope watching all of you walk up.
It's you.
And she would point at you and go, "Oh, Winsler Wallaby."
How do you know my name? I didn't tell you my name.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me yours either. What kind of exchange is this? I thought we had a thing going.
The romance is dead.
We
know
had
each
some sort of mutual agreement between us when we were up in that transmutation room.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
that's
the
why-
girl
That's
you
literally what
meant.
marriage is.
Yeah.
Wait, you're married?
You
No,
are.
we're not married, but
Yep.
we had
But you said there's a legal
we
arrangement.
had an encounter.
We agreed not to tell each other about each other. You told them about us?
But you told
Me?
whoever else about us?
I'm just one person. I'm one thing, so it wasn't really I told anyone.
Wait, is the other thing you also?
Yeah.
Explain.
It's not so much come up follow me. And she will lead you up
Grumpy.
the slope and through a small crack in the brick, similar to the one you had previously encountered, through this rough brownstone passage, through a archway with a broken clay seal, above which is written a different one from the one you had seen before, above which is written, "Within lies an ascendant," identical to the one previously seen in the previous episode.
Oh.
And you find yourself standing in a circular room. To describe this room will be a fun
It's a
exercise
circle.
for me. It is definitely circular, like the floor plan would be circular, right? You're standing on like kind of a raised section, almost like a balcony, I would say, that completely goes around the entire perimeter of this circular room. It's a very tall
Ooh, they're
room.
rich.
There's a domed roof. There is below, as you can see on the other side of this circular room, that beneath the balcony upon which you are standing, there seem to be pillars supporting it. Okay.
Okay.
And then on the actual ground in the middle of the room, there is a triangular stone platform in the middle, and it's slightly raised out of this dark greenish colored sand that seems to be making up the floor of the room. And walking in, you are immediately assaulted with the intense smell of sulfur, and all along the domed ceiling of the room, you see a large, dark red slime that seems to have just been spread. Parts of it have dripped here and there and everywhere over the walls and onto the sand below. And you can see a few people, actually similar to what you, Serinepth and Mira had seen in the Wraithring kitchen. You can see a few people that are just like enveloped in this slime and kind of being held to the ceiling or the walls.
Oh,
Among
cool.
them
You
you
are
see-
abducting people.
Okay, no, it's not abduction.
Yes.
Then why are they
No.
in these weird gooey container
Dude,
things?
we were literally at dinner and you tried to abduct someone like in front of us?
Shh. Okay, come on, calm down. It's okay. Fine. It's fine. So we're not abducting them. We're just using them for food.
That's not even
That's not better.
It's
But you're abducting them to use them for food.
for your own
'Cause
personal
you're taking
gain.
them out of their
Have
free
you no
will.
shame?
listen. It's not a horrible thing. You know, it's not like
Is
they're-
it not?
No,
It
they're
kind
not.
of is.
Yeah.
Especially because it
And-
has to do with their memories.
She'll gesture up at them, and she's like, "They're not in pain or anything."
It's not about pain. It's about them not being able to live their lives because you're holding them here.
Hostage.
Oh god, it's like
Hostage.
they're stuck in a permanent time loop where they can't remember what happened and like time is going
Have
forward
you-
and they're just stuck here in prison forever.
Yeah,
Have
that's pretty
you no
horrific, dude.
ethics?
Really messed up Groundhog
Okay.
Day.
Have you no heart?
Literally
No.
no.
Literal no heart. You all can see like a strand of this goo on the ceiling kind of reach down, or just I guess a more accurate assessment would be to say that a piece of it seems to just drop off, like as if something sticky was hanging to the like if you had jam on the ceiling, little bits of it would drop down, and this seems to drop down onto the balcony where you're close to where you're standing, and the ooze sits there for a moment and then seems to take a small form, which you can recognize as Alina Hollyfield with her glasses, and she will approach
Start sweating.
and say, she will approach you all and say, "It's really fine. Like, it's actually fine. Mira, it's fine."
Dude, that is creepy. Stop doing that.
That's very creepy.
That is extremely creepy. Look, I'm glad that you're like being nice about it or whatever, but this is still like kidnapping people, and we're still gonna have to stop you.
Alina will say, "It's okay. You don't need to stop us. There's nothing to stop."
You mean clone Alina?
Then why aren't you bringing? Then why are the kid like you've kidnapped students? You're using them as food. They haven't gone back to their classes. Like we investigated it. That means something bad has happened. Because students going missing is a huge deal.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
We'll grow and eventually we'll be big enough to leave, and then we'll just let everyone go.
If you say fine one more time,
Can't. I mean, they're
this
not.
place is gonna be.
They're not technically my friends. I don't know them very well, but they're roommates and friends. Like this isn't a good thing to do. You could leave now. We could help you leave. You could let them go. No one has to die.
No one's Serinepth.
Jesus.
Both Alina and this other unknown girl will say it in kind of unison.
That's terrifying.
Creepy.
No.
And then
Creepy.
the other girl will continue on like, no one was gonna die in the first place.
Do you remember Bailey Blue?
He almost drowned himself.
Yeah, your dad
Are
is
you gonna-
here?
Yeah, you're.
Yes, I am. Yeah, do you remember me? And they'll both kind of look at
That's
him
terrifying.
and don't have like what the girl which Winsler you had interacted with, the thief
Mm-hmm.
who does not have a name,
Jennifer.
or has a name.
Thou who shalt
Okay.
not be named.
The one who has not yet been named, will say, "Yeah, you kept us in a warm jar for a year. I remember you."
Ooh.
He said that they fed you chemicals and you grew. You don't need people.
Yeah, that's why we were in the. Well, it's slower that way.
Okay, well, sometimes the slow way to grow is the more ethical way to grow. I learned that in the class I was late for today.
But we don't want to, like, it's fine. No one was going to die. If we can take this way and it's a bit faster, then what's wrong with it?
Slow
But you're
pace
holding
wins
It's
the
not
race.
about them
people
dying. It's about
hostage.
you taking time. It's about you taking time away from their lives. They have friends, they have family that are worried about them, a school that does not know what is happening
Also,
to
they
its
didn't agree to
students.
come down here.
You're,
I need you all to
you're
make
using
perception
them
checks.
against their own will.
Exactly.
Perception?
And you're
I need-
impersonating them.
19.
Perception checks. Yeah.
You said perception check?
Yeah.
Oh,
please.
finally.
15.
2.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Non-natural 20.
Yay.
okay.
Kharla, integrity gonna
Integrity
die.
going to
No.
get her brain melted.
No.
So,
no.
Those
What
of you,
brain?
those of you who
Oh.
achieved a greater than 16, of which I think that's Mira
Shit.
and
Uh-oh.
Winsler. You notice that this large mass of goo has been like kind of slowly making its way on the ceiling over to the wall behind you. Like it just like spreading very slowly, almost imperceptibly.
Shit.
And you feel little tendrils of goo seem to start falling down upon you,
Shit.
like rain on a spring day.
I'm going to point at it and say, call that thing off or somebody will have to die.
I'm just gonna ready
Sarah's really
produce
angry.
flame.
Sarah's about to
It's threateningly.
I'll death threaten Obelix. I don't give a fuck.
Here's my question.
Um,
I got my spell ready to shoot Scorching Ray. Is that still... I think I would still have that set just in case. Even though I don't know what they're yelling about.
Simmer down, everyone, please, says Alina.
Bitch, I'm about to
character.
simmer you!
Alina will walk towards you, Mira,
No.
Oh.
and will
This is-
try to put her hand out on you,
Oh.
like on
I
your
just try
arm.
to swat it away. I'm not
Okay,
touching
you
this goo.
Okay, you swat it away, and the kind of goo goes splattering onto the ground, and her hand kind of like disforms and then reforms again. And she will say, "Listen, like it's just gonna be for a few months, and then all of these students and professors and all of you will be able to leave again. Okay?
Wait,
Dude.
wait. What?
This is not
Wait.
happening. We are all very good at fighting. We have fought you before. Here's the deal. You either fuck off and you get fed with your chemicals, even if it's slower, or we will destroy you right now.
You get back in
Okay.
that jar, so help me.
Y'all want to use the same initiative from before,
Sure.
Sure.
or
I'm
do you want to
gonna-
roll again?
I feel
We
like
can
we
use the
should
same
do
one
the
from
same.
I
That
think
Yeah.
saves time.
I think I'm gonna like.
Well, podcasting efficiency.
I'll guess I'll wait for my turn. Technically, never mind.
Okay.
God.
While this is happening, can I yell?
Yeah,
second.
I think we should probably warn the other guys
Ah.
One second.
They
one
about
second.
to attack
One
us.
second, everyone.
I'm gonna yell, they're taking us!
Save yourselves
Okay.
and get reinforcements!
Mondine!
Okay, so as as Mira kind of yells and all this occurs and everyone starts screaming, large sections of the ceiling goo will detach and begin to lower towards you. And that's where we're going to end this episode.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Ben, can you do the outro?
Who?
You.
Ben.
Me? I didn't hear you say me.
Ben. Ben.
Thank you so
Ben,
much for
you.
listening to this episode 52 of Trials and Trebuchets.
1 year.
You can take a look at our social media pages, Twitter and Instagram at Trials and Trebs, if you so wish to check out some neat fan art and some other art that we, the cast, have created. You should also leave a rating and review on our iTunes. It'll really help us out a lot for the times to come. Also, we have a Discord link on our social media pages that you can click on and join our Discord server and meet some nice folk, theorycraft with other people. It's a very nice place.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for listening to us. This is our 52nd episode. Even though within the chronological space, it might not appear to be the 1 year anniversary of this show. Technically speaking, because we recorded a bunch of them at the start, this is the 1 year, and I'm very happy that we made all this thing and that you listened to this, and I'm so happy to play this game with you, my friends. And I'm so excited to kill you next session.
Yeah, good
Oh,
luck
no.
with that.
Bitch, good luck.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Talk to
y'all.
you next week.
See ya.